your head up high. You gotta dry those tears you cry now. It's time to come inside, where you can find your light and feel your tiger heart.
Welcome, my friends, to Cuentame, USA. I'm going slow today. With Moncho Camano, Jose Ramon Camano. Today, I'm speaking with Sukunya, a Thai-American singer-songwriter, filmmaker. She's based in LA right now. And her latest release is called Tiger Heart. Came October 24, I think it
Yes.
was. But I came late to the party, so I probably listened to this album 2 months ago. I don't know, something like that. So she really writes beautiful songs. So I think Tiger Heart, the title of the EP, I guess is. I listened to that song and I said, who is she? Let me find out. So that's how everything happens. So today I'm happy, and it's a pleasure having Sukunya right here on across the other
Thank you
side
for
of the
having
United
me.
States. Thank you so much. Uh, it's wonderful. I have a great time when I interview people that I connect with. There is some connection.
Yeah.
So we're gonna find
Mm.
out about her some back when because she was born in Thailand, I believe.
Yes.
That's right. You were born in Thailand, and you came to the States quite young. Well, so we're gonna find out about that stuff. So tell me, just to start the interview, what was your first memory of music as a young child in Thailand?
Um, when I was young, my mom and dad worked a lot. I will be running around the neighborhood, and then I would
Hmm.
hear my cousins um playing rock music. They playing a lot of music from British side. Like they're playing The Who,
Hmm.
UFO, like really old classic
Like
rock.
like 60s and 70s.
Yes, and that's my first memories of music. And I was like, what is this music? It's
Hmm.
wild. And I loved it.
Hmm.
And um and yeah, so I growing up, you know, have that sound sticking in my
Hmm.
brain. And then my dad will listen to all kind of music. He'll listen to Thai country music. He will listen to disco,
Hmm.
at the time. And
But did you have
and
any records or cassettes in the house, or you talking about just listening to the radio or TV or?
in Thailand at the time,
Hmm.
our family cannot afford to buy like the full cassette. So
Okay,
most of the cassette is like a compilation of hit song,
okay.
So that will be my what I listen to, like compilation of so many bands across the genre, from rock to disco to folk to country.
Hmm.
But the
So,
Thai
so
music
you weren't buying any music. You just like listening from cassettes
from
that people were
yeah.
lending you, or maybe
Yeah, just for
copying
what
and
my
stuff.
dad have. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
then another most impactful is my mom. She had a lot of friends. She liked to party, and she throwing a lot of parties, and then her friends will play instruments. And then we would take turn. Each of them would take turn singing like karaoke, but
Okay.
instead of like having backing track, there would be like her friend playing keyboard, or they call it electron, where they like have the beats going and then they play the melody and then you sing. So each of us kids have to take turn to sing, so we will get tips to go buy
Hmm.
candy.
Hmm.
So we were learning a repertoire of what song we're gonna sing on New Year's, or
Hmm.
holidays and stuff. So that my first memory of learning how to sing
Hmm.
with my mom's friend, whom I call uncles. We call everybody uncles, aunties.
Right,
I
right.
don't know, like in Spanish it's the same way.
Very similar sometimes.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. Everybody's uncles, aunties, and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Were there like any venues around the area where you live where people play, or there were no such a thing?
No, there's not the venue, but like holidays, like New Year, there will be a
Hmm.
band come through and then they will play. And I remember um there was some rock band. I love rock. So when I see them play rock music, especially American rock or like where they sing in English, I was like, what song is that? Who is that? How do I find out the CD? And so yeah, that's my first memories of
Hmm.
liking music. And then I start my first band when I was 14. I enter music competition,
Hmm.
and people that I play with, they're a lot older than me. And then there was like this guy that a lot older, and they gave me a cassette. So they gave me cassette of different bands from Americas, and then so I
Hmm.
learned it to sing with them, to gig with them. And I
Hmm.
was I was underage, but then I
So,
I,
what?
I
Where were
gigged
you?
with them.
Were you playing any instruments at that time,
At
or
the
just
time,
singing?
I just sing. I do not play instrument. I can't afford any instrument. I
Hmm.
can't afford to take any lesson. My family was really, they're poor.
Right, right, right. But you were really music was something that it caught your attention from the beginning, like.
Yeah, because like music is the only thing I have really, because being poor, I don't have games,
Mm,
toys,
mm.
we you just run around in the neighborhood playing with kids in the neighborhoods. And
So
yeah, so
you came from a small town. There was not a city or
no, I actually came from Bangkok, which is a big
oh, the capital.
city.
Yeah,
Yeah, the capital,
on the
but
suburbs,
yeah,
maybe.
no, it's
No,
in the city, but then I don't know in Spain is the same way, but where the city will be like block by blocks, where like there will be rich
like
neighborhood,
neighborhoods, different
right, and
neighborhoods.
then poor neighborhood in the middle, right smack. So
Mm.
yeah.
So you started playing with the big boys and big girls.
Yes. Yes. I remember start gigging with them. I still wear student uniform. I was just 14, and then I was seeing like Linda launched that, and
You know.
then yes, and like you know that kind of music that they taught me, and I
Mm.
have a lot of fun, and I get cash. Making money
Wow.
is good.
Right. You're making money, especially
Yeah.
doing something that you enjoy doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. So you were singing in English covers or also
Yes.
singing?
Yes. I
Oh,
was singing English cover, yeah.
yeah. And that's how you started speaking English, learning English, or no? That was later.
Later, how I learned in the beginning is just by just listening to the sounds, and you know
Hmm.
and when you read lyrics I could make sense, but I learned to read and write in college before I
Hmm.
come to America.
Hmm. So when was the first time you had a guitar in your hands?
I remember um my uncle, he played acoustic guitar, and I am like just in love with it. I begged him to teach me, and
Hmm.
he would not. He doesn't want to spend any time teach me. And I remember this. Like, he told me, okay, if you want to learn, you go and rub your fingers on um. He say on the toilet, like rub
Hmm.
it until it's hard, and then
Okay.
when it's hard, I will teach you. And he's just messing with me. Um, but yeah, that's my first memory. He was just playing not many chords.
Okay.
So I what I did, I opened a music book, and like they have like a tab in the back where they tell you the dot where to. So I
Right.
learned four chord, and I just took off. I just learned every song. I would arrange it to key C, and I just play you know, in that
Yeah. Yeah.
key. And then
It sounded
but
great. It
yeah,
sounded wonderful.
but I wasn't on it, so I have to play when he's not around.
Okay.
Um, to be honest, it's crazy. I never owned guitar until I came to America. That's when I own my very first guitar that I put on layaway. You know what layaway means?
Yeah, so of course.
Well, I mean,
I did that before with a
what
flute.
well the reason I'm asking because there's no layaway in Thailand. There's no layaway somewhere else. But in America, there's a
Yes.
layaway. And that's when I'm like, I remember going to the big music store and then like I could lay away this guitar. It's like, I will come every week, put in $20 until I
Right, right.
yeah.
So this was an acoustic guitar also or a electric guitar we're
No,
talking about?
I think the first one, I do believe it was Ibanez
Oh,
SG.
Ibanez. Yeah, Ibanez. I say it in Spanish, Ibanez.
I
That's
like that
cool.
sounds better.
Ibanez. Yeah. So tell me, uh, your parents came to the United States before you did, right?
Correct. I was finishing college at the time, and um, that's when what you call it, there was like a really bad economy around the globe. There was really, my dad lost his job,
Hmm.
so did my mom. And at the time, my mom's sister, she lived in America already. She lived in San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, okay.
So they apply green card for my mom family. Back in the day, you still be able to petition for the family to come.
Okay.
Back when they
Yeah.
still welcome.
Right.
If you
Hmm.
couldn't come here and work hard, we welcome you.
Right.
So our family get that visa to come to work to open a restaurant, Thai restaurant in San Antonio.
Mm.
So my mom and dad um came here first, and I tried to finish college at the time.
Mm.
And also, at the time, I already signed with independent record label in Thailand. I was working as artist. I was touring, I was performing already. So I was just kind of buying my time,
Mm.
doesn't want to
Th-
come.
Were you a solo artist or you were playing in
Yes,
the?
I was
Okay.
a solo artist.
Hmm.
Um, So finally, my mom just gave me a ultimatum. She was like, "You have to come before your visa is no longer apply. Then you not cannot come at all." So I
Hmm.
have to broke my record label contract and then
Wow.
came here and
Hmm.
then go wait table in San Antonio,
Oh my
Texas.
God. I'm thinking, let me say something. I saw your videos, not all of them, but quite some videos. And the first one I see, no, the first one I think maybe you posted is the cover song Living on a Jet Plane.
Oh yeah, yes,
It's very
yes,
sentimental song. I don't know. I think it's a John Denver song, maybe. John Denver.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Very sentimental. I think maybe you chose that song for a reason to
Yes,
make.
I that video happened when I went to visit Thailand,
Hmm.
and I the guy that played guitar with me on the street,
Hmm.
I met him for the first time.
Oh.
I just I I went and joined him on the street to perform, and then I asked him, "Can you play this song?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course." So I'm about to come back to America
Hmm.
in 2 days. So I was like, I want to sing this song because I was sad because life in Thailand is a lot easier in terms of I
Hmm.
feel more capable. You understand what I mean?
I
Like
understand. I
I don't
understand.
feel like a minority. I feel like I could reach higher there.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
you
I
can't show
understand.
your
It's a
life.
culture shock when you
Yeah,
arrive to
yeah,
the United States.
yeah,
From
yeah.
any country, I think it doesn't matter. I think to tell you the truth, when I came from Spain, the first day I stayed home, I was afraid to open the doors. I was just looking through the windows and I saw no people around. It seemed like a neighborhood with no people. you know.
Right.
And
Right.
everybody, I guess, left early in the morning to go to work, and there was
And this is
nobody.
New
No,
Jersey?
yes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm used to open the door and see a lot of people passing through and saying,
Yes.
"Hello, how are you
I
doing?
know.
Where
I
are you
know.
going?" Da 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 da. Here, I felt like I'm a strange, like somebody from another alien, but from another planet, not even from the Earth.
Well, I
You
don't
know?
know if you have that card like me. When I first arrived, I have alien card.
Yeah, I had it. I had it.
Yes, it's the
Yeah,
alien,
alien.
and
Yeah,
yes, and then exactly how I feel, and obviously how you feel, and I feel the same way because when I first arrived, I'm from Bangkok, was busy, crazy city,
right.
but it's a in the same time it's warm.
Hmm.
You know, people warm.
Right.
And when I arrived in San Antonio, it was quiet. There was nobody on the street.
Right.
And there's there was no easy bus for me to hop on bus to go places. I have to walk for miles to get to a bus stop. And the
Hmm.
bus come like what one every hour. In Thailand, where it's like tuk-tuk, motorcycle, taxi, or it's just like you can go anywhere, you know,
Right.
or you
Right.
walk out the street, there was like noodles on the street. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, I felt
Were
warm.
you like angry or depressed at the same time? Like angry because you had to, no you had to come. You they didn't you know. But if for some reason it's like why did I come here? No, I don't mean now, but back then you felt like
Yes,
big
but
mistake.
yes, but as a child, you
Mm,
have to listen
mm,
to what your parents
mhm,
say.
mm.
But at the time, I was angry, I was upset, I was sad, and I was thinking, as soon as I got my green card, I'm gonna fly back and finish my job. You know, I was before I flee, I got a movie script. I was gonna audition for a movie,
Okay.
and even though I'm not an actor, I was more like a musician, but but in Thailand sometimes you can cross over, you know. Um,
Hmm.
but now, now
Yeah.
here as a mother, I build family here.
Hmm.
I think my family
It's
give
more
a
important for you.
well, I think my mom and dad
Mm,
gave me a great gift
mm.
that I'm sitting here talking to you in a
Yeah.
different language that I
Yeah.
didn't born with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I have an opportunity to create music
Yeah.
and then connect with you I never met before and you come across my art.
Yeah.
It's a gift that happened because of that time that
Hmm.
I remember us sitting on an airplane crying and alone because I flew alone
Yeah, yeah. I did
across the
the same
globe.
thing. I did the
Yeah,
same
I
thing.
was crying.
All my friends went to the airport, say goodbye to me. I was
Yeah,
really sad,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
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 same happy.
yeah. And
Yeah. I said, I was disappointed with my parents because of that, you know.
but that's life,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I'm just going
This
back, you
this
know. I'm happy now, but you know, at
right.
that
Yeah.
time I was really,
Yeah. I feel the same.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so glad that we have the same waves
Yeah.
link.
Yeah, from Thailand to Spain, still, you know,
Yeah.
we're just human beings, you know.
Right.
That's what it is. So when you came to the States, how do you got back into music and going to college, university? How do you get back to doing what you enjoyed in Thailand doing? How did that happen?
So I I came to San Antonio and I signed up for some classes, especially in English, and then
Hmm,
I studied a little bit of classical guitar in San Antonio College, and I met a friend,
hmm,
and we connect through rock music, and I start playing music with my friend. He's a really great guitar player. His name is Skunk Manhattan. That's his artist name.
hmm,
He's also a great artist. Have his album out. So we start playing music together. We start doing like open hat, and
hmm,
then um and I start playing music by myself with the guitar, acoustic guitar in a Thai restaurant. but I
Okay.
playing covers of all kind of music, you know. My
Mm.
mom friend also own a Thai restaurant that have a bar. So like people would come and late at night and they drink. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I went to ask her, can I come sing here? So I went there and play for tips. And then I start going around to do open mic, which is fun because I didn't speak the language
Mm.
well at the
Mm.
time and
Mm.
I I don't know. I never drove. I never drive in Thailand because we all take a bus, you know. Taxi, tuk-tuk is always you don't have to drive.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's like so busy, there's no parking space. So I
Mm.
have to learn to drive, and I just drove myself to open mic and start making friends. So I make couple friends through music there, and
Mm.
then so 2 years doing that, me and my friend Skunk, we were reading on Guitar Magazine, and there was a school called Musician Institute of Technology. It's called MI. It
Mm-hmm.
located in Hollywood. And we were like, we should go. We should send audition tape and go, you know? So,
Oh, okay.
and that's how I came to LA.
Oh, just because. Oh, that's and what and your parents did they say anything regarding that or were they like,
This
where are
is
you
what my
going?
mom say. She was like, I will give you 6 months. You will you will come back because you will how you gonna survive, how you going to be
Hmm.
alone.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I came to LA alone. No, I don't know anybody.
Hmm.
Um, but they I don't know how they sign I
They
took a
approve.
loan I took a loan out for the school
Okay.
and they signed a paper to co-sign for the loan for me.
Hmm.
And yeah, and
Wow,
here
that's
I came to LA.
you came to LA and you never left. Do you go back to Houston once in a while? Or no?
To San Antonio,
San
yes.
Antonio?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah, I
how about Thailand? You go back to Thailand?
yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm. Because you are also well, I saw you I didn't see the whole documentary yet, but I saw maybe
I
maybe I saw 20 minutes out of it, you know.
thank you.
I
Yes,
did.
I went to film that documentary and also I just went recently to film Tiger Heart music video. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, I saw the like I said, maybe 20 minutes out of it. Saw a lot of motorcycles all over the place over there. Everybody rides motorcycles.
You know
Uh,
what? Motorcycle is my first um our family first one and only vehicle for
mm-hmm.
quite a long time. That's
Mm,
the how we get my how my dad go to work and then how we travel. Sometimes it's rain. You know, when I was little, my dad
mm,
would put me on the gas tank,
mm-hmm.
you know, in the front.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then when my mom, him riding, and then my sister in the middle, and then my mom in the back.
Yeah,
That's how we travel.
yeah, it was, I enjoy, I had to finish it, about the fried chicken, Thai style, the shrimp and broccoli and all that stuff.
Oh,
It
thank you
was,
so much
yeah,
for
I
watching
enjoyed it.
it.
There are like some dogs there barking, and like these dogs, they look like my dogs.
You.
Those schnauzers, they bark all the time, like my dog, schnauzers. And, I really enjoyed it. I have to finish it.
Thank you so much for watching it.
Yeah, it's a great job you did.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was done like maybe 6 years ago. I don't know
It
what.
quite some time. Yeah,
Yeah, it's been it
yeah,
was a while, right?
yeah.
Hmm. That 2015. I think I
Yes,
wrote it down.
yes.
Yeah, not that long ago. Uh, so yeah, I really enjoy cooking with love. I take a look at it. Finish it for me also. No, I'll do it myself. But go to YouTube because it's free. And you can subscribe to her channel. You don't have to pay yet. Maybe someday you have to. I have no idea. But do it
No,
now.
yeah.
Subscribe to her channel. You can watch Tiger Heart. You can watch December, also that nice video. So there are many things she keeps putting. So the documentary is really fun. I have to finish it. So yeah. So you were in California. Uh, Tell me, because I went through your discography and I saw, some singles or cover singles that you published in 2010, 2011, Into the Light, Not Very Far, Blind. Yeah. So
Yeah.
all those songs, they were like, well, not that many songs, but you just kept. I guess you were still playing music, but you were not publishing anything. Am I right?
Yes.
You just
Yes.
you were playing venues and stuff and little
Yes.
restaurants
Yeah.
and stuff and
I at that time I worked full time as the video editor. So I
hmm,
worked for a couple company and then also freelance.
hmm,
So my most of my time I work yeah, cutting documentaries, cutting music
hmm,
video for someone else. Yeah, cutting trailer. Um yeah, so I working a lot, but I
hmm,
also have like a band that I play on the side, yeah, I've been in a couple bands, an American band. I didn't write much material because, to be honest, I wasn't confident as an English writer, a songwriter. It
hmm,
took me a long time until Tiger Heart, really. Like, that's when I feel like I have lived here
hmm.
more than half of my life now, I have lived here longer than I live in Thailand now. And you're crazy. I know you might feel this way. Like, I dream in English.
Hmm.
That's your
Right,
subconscious now in different language.
right.
So that's when I feel like I start to gain some confidence as the English writer, songwriter.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you did a great job.
yeah, but before I wrote those songs, I wrote some Thai song as well that I didn't put out. Yeah, but I
Hmm.
keep writing. It's just something that I have to do. It just something it keep me going.
So you have a like a you write a lot of songs, but how much of that you throw in the wastebasket and how much do you keep?
I never throw it, just kind of sit in my computer in a
Oh,
freezer.
okay.
It's
It,
kind of like sitting there.
it might
But
get
I wrote,
defrosted someday.
yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Yeah.
So you play metal, but you play heavy metal also, right? You playing.
Yes.
I did some research. You mentioned some like Dream Theater from
Yes.
the band from the U.S. band from it started in
I
the
love
80s.
Dream
Dream
Theater.
Theater,
So we're
Mike
gonna,
John Petrucci, one of my favorite
yes,
guitar.
I love
Yeah,
John Betushi.
yeah,
We're gonna go back to Thailand a little bit. When I'm in
yeah.
college,
Hmm,
I joined a progressive rock band,
hmm,
and then we will cover a song, a couple song from the band called Dream Theater, which is like a very progressive, heavy rock band.
hmm.
What happened was, in the college, there's a competition of the country called Coca-Cola Music Award,
All right.
where all the college band could enter. So I I formed a band. Well, I the guitar player came to me and asking because he saw me guest singing for one band. He was asking like, "Hey, have you ever heard this band?" He gave me a cassette,
Mm-hmm.
and it was Dream Theater. And it was the first time that I ever known that style of music. I know rock. I've listened to classic rock. I listen to rock. I listen to hard rock. I listen
Yeah.
to Guns N' Roses. I listen to those, Skid Row. My favorite band of all time is Mr. Big, which
Hmm.
is really, really big in the 80s, And
Right.
so he introduced me to Dream Theater. It was like different
Hmm.
style of music.
Yeah.
And it just blew my mind.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and I kept learning it. Took us a whole year to just play one song from that band. And then we went to compete. And
Hmm.
then for 2 years, the second year, finally, we won national, like number 6 of the national So that's my background with heavy metal. So when I came to LA, the first year in the guitar school, my private teacher, he taught me heavy metal. So I was doing a heavy metal rhythm guitar
Right.
with my Ibanez
Yeah.
SG that I put on layaway.
Yeah. Brand new
Yeah,
guitar for you.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's amazing because it's like when I was younger, long time ago. I was like listening to the '60s, the Hollies and '70s, Crosby, Stills and Nash, and
I love
but,
them too. I love
eh,
those
you
guys
know,
too.
but I also some Deep Purple and Led
Oh my
Zeppelin.
God.
You know,
I love Deep Purple.
yeah, I was a fan of Rainbow. I had it on stage.
I love
I
Rainbow.
bought my record on stage, 1977.
Yes.
I looked at it for like hours and hours. The way with the Rainbow, I was going crazy.
Okay. So, when I tell you about when I was young, I see those rock band and I joined those older guy. I listened to Uriah Heep,
Uriah
that
Heep,
band.
of course,
Yes.
yeah.
And I listened to Rainbow. I listened to, so the songs like Rock Bottom.
Yes, of course. Yeah,
Like those kind, which whoever liked the rock music at the time or listen to
yeah.
rock bottom, listen to Highway Star, you
Highway
know,
Star, very famous song.
very famous song. And
Yeah,
what else? From Rainbow. I just speak, it's funny because I did another podcast and we were talking about this kind of
yeah,
music too. And
yeah.
it just,
For me, it was one of my favorite bands, Richie Blackmore. I had a big
oh,
poster of Richie Blackmore in my house.
yeah,
Big poster.
yes,
My grandmother was like, "What are you doing with that? He looks like a crazy guy playing guitar.
yeah.
Take that out." No, no, I keep it
Yeah,
over there.
like so when I talk about this subject, and this band that I was little and I listened to it, and then
Yeah,
so when you mention it and my friend mentioned it, it's kind of like it just something just lit up in me, it just made me happy because that's when I start my love of
yeah,
rock music, of
yeah,
music.
yeah,
Now I will show my son Deep Purple. I will show my
yeah,
son Black Sabbath.
yeah.
I
Sure.
will show my son, Rush. I
Rush,
was,
tell me about
yeah,
Rush. Rush, I had no idea about them till a friend of mine who was living in the United States brought me a cassette from
yeah,
Rush. I don't know
yeah,
who they were. The
yeah.
Farewell to Kings, I think '70s. And I was like, wow, this is totally different what I've been listening to, you know?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
caught me by surprise also. I didn't know who they were, Rush. But then when I heard,
That's how I felt with Dream Theater.
yeah, that's what
When
I
I listened to
mentioned.
Dream
Yeah,
Theater, that's how I felt like, what is this?
yeah,
It's
yes.
it's like I have to sit down to listen to this. I can't be walking around. I have to really like, which they still tour, and I still went to see them in concert here, which is amazing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm so
It's
glad
fun.
we have the same
No,
style.
I like all kinds of music,
Me
especially your
too.
music. Your Tiger Heart
Uh,
EP is nice. I really enjoyed it. It's not heavy metal, just for people.
no, but you
Don't
can,
expect that. Don't expect
yeah, but you can hear a glimpse
Mm-hmm.
of it in the guitar.
Yes,
You can hear a glimpse of it in during the solo guitar.
yes,
Um, yeah.
yeah. It's That's the reason. Like I listen to Tiger Heart. It's like seems like a homage to your country, like dignity. I don't know what it shows a lot of feelings about your country and your heritage. I guess we
It
could
is, it
say.
is, is me. Is me in terms of the story that I tell.
Mm,
It is me in terms of the music. Like I say, it's a combined a little bit of Thai instrument with rock, with
hmm.
soul, with popular music. It's just melting into one. So it's something that I really, really proud of because it's completely me.
Yeah, it shows on your video, and I guess you produce it and the edited the video because you know how to do it. So
Yes, I
yeah.
directed, I produced it, and I edited
Yeah,
it.
and you brought your father, I think, right? And
Yes, yes.
who's
It's
who's the kid on the
That's my
glasses?
son.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So
nice.
you see, it's a
Yeah.
connection because my father brought me here. to
Mm,
America. He's the one who gave me that gift, that life of having a better life, you know. He
mm,
worked very, very hard. Both of my father and my mother, they work hard to give me this. And then now that I have my own family, I have my son,
mm,
from my father and my mother into me, I want to give it to him to also to remind him of where of the his heritage come from, where
right.
his sounds come from. And the chorus of Tiger Heart is actually a very traditional
Mm-hmm.
sort of like a yodeling, a Thai yodel. So in Thai celebration, before you do like a wedding or
Mm.
they have that yodel like ho, 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 ho. So that's the melody of it. So every Thai
Oh,
people
okay.
when they listen to it, they know this is very Thai.
Oh, okay, okay.
So so that's why the song in a song I use that as a sound. It's kind of like almost I it's like a call, a nature call, a wild call. When
Mm-hmm.
you do that sound, so you feel it inside your heart. So I want my son to learn about it, to feel it, to know about it.
Mm.
Yeah. So
That's
and so when I put my dad in it, and he look so much like my son. They look alike.
mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm.
so it's kind of like a full circle moment for me, which is it just
Yeah. Were you wearing like a traditional Thai dress or something?
yes, yes.
Is it called the chakri? Is it what is it called?
Yes. Oh,
Chakri.
very good. Yeah, it's the college degree, the
Yeah,
style
yeah.
dress.
You
Yeah.
look very different than right now. Yeah, it's a beautiful video. I mean, it's if you make videos like that, it will be, it will. It takes time to do. It's not like the other videos. I saw the other videos that you published lately. That what was it from your last concert? Maybe the last
Yes.
you
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
in California, the live
Hmm.
show.
Yes. I enjoy playing live.
Yeah.
That's my life. Like when I came to LA, I worked as a um musicians in restaurant for 10
Hmm.
years. I will covers all kind of music. I we will play a band will play from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So for 10 years straight in Thai Town, Hollywood.
Hmm.
So that's what I get the kick off to be on stage, you know?
Hmm. I was gonna ask you when you are on stage, like the concert at was at the Paramount Hollywood, I think it
Yeah,
was. Okay. What do you talk between the songs? Do you talk to the public or you just play and
I do.
that's all?
I do. I talk.
You
Yeah,
talk?
I like to connect.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I guess on the video that I put out, I cut that out, you
Of
know?
course, yeah.
Yeah.
But it seemed like there was a good crowd over there, right?
Yes.
Seemed like there was a lot of people
Yeah.
watching. Yeah. So yeah, those you. I was gonna ask you regarding that song Maple Street. Is that a street with a name that you
Yes.
know of?
It's real. It's not far from here, actually. I live in Burbank right now, and
Okay.
Maple Street is like right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the reason. Yeah. You.
Yeah, and then that's will be the next music video that I was going to produce and shoot.
Hmm.
But I'm an independent artist. I do everything on my own budget, my own time,
Right.
beside being a full-time mom as well.
Hmm.
So I have a lot on my plate, I but I set a goal and then I approach it slowly on my own term, you know. So I versus like if you get a label behind you, you just have
Of course.
all the plan. Yeah. But yeah, the Maple Street will be the next song that I would like to introduce. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Are you planning about doing more documentaries besides the one you did, or maybe in the
You
future?
know, maybe in the future because here's why.
Hmm.
I went to shoot that documentary. I went for a long time, 4 months, you know,
Hmm. Of course, it
and
took some.
then came back, edited it. I wrote all the soundtrack myself too, all the songs that you
Oh,
hear.
really? Hmm.
Yeah, I produced it. I wrote some of them, and then some of them are a friend that like sent it to me, helping me out to make a compilation. So I produced a soundtrack. just take a long time. It take a lot of energy. Um, right now my son is 8 years old.
Oh, he's
So yeah,
8.
I stopped completely. I stopped playing music when
Right.
I
To
when I
taking care. Yeah.
set my goal to build a family. So
Mm,
that goal is not done. It just start, you know. So I'm
yeah.
still so when my son is older, I think maybe yeah, I love, you know, in
Yeah.
a way it's the storytelling. Just like writing song,
Of
just
course.
different form,
Mm,
um a lot harder. Yeah, I think maybe in the future, you know, if I'm lucky enough to still be on this earth, I might do a movie or a documentary, you know, telling a story, keep telling
mhm.
stories. Yeah.
Is there a special method of for you of writing songs? Every musician, every singer has his own method, but
Yeah.
I guess everything comes from emotion, is from personal experiences for you, like
I
emotions, stories.
yes, I do write on demand sometime, meaning sometime I write songs for movie or commercial that's
Mm-hmm.
on demand.
Mm.
Um that like let's say if I have 2 days or 1 week to finish that, I will like make the time, make the deadline. But my own song, it it worked differently.
Mm.
It come from personal stuff that I write it down and then I build it. Sometimes some song,
It's like a random thought that you comes
yes,
to you and you
some
write it.
song come like
Mm.
chorus came first, and then I
Yeah.
built the words around it. Or some
Mm.
song the concept came first. You know, like Tiger Heart, the chorus came first because the chorus is like the yodeling that I want to put it on the
Yeah.
song, and
Mm.
then I have the concept of what I want to say, and then I build the songs around it.
Mm-hmm.
Maple Street is different. Every section is like I wrote it in different time, and then I kind of, so yeah, every song is different for me. I guess you know, I'm not a um professional writer,
Mm-hmm.
but I so yeah, so I'd write differently.
But you think you're a better writer than a guitar player or singer?
I don't think I'm good at
You're not good at
anything.
anything. What the hell are we talking about? I'm not just kidding.
I don't I'm just being honest. You're asking me, I'm
Nah,
just being
just kidding.
honest.
I love what you're doing. I don't want to be disappointed telling me that you don't do it. No, no, just kidding. I really enjoy
No, I
it.
don't think. I just
But you want to become a better songwriter? You want to be better at everything. Better
yes, I
songwriter,
want to
better
become,
guitar player, better.
yes, everything. I practice guitar. I
Mm,
also listening to someone else's music and read how the technique that they write, how did they write it.
mm,
Not just that, I also because I wrote my own music, I
mm,
listen to the I study the chord progression, you know, like
mm,
how the chord, and also take influence from my friends. Yeah, I want to be better at everything, but
mm.
it's a big burden to carry. Um, so but for me, it's like if you think you good, then you done, you stop.
You, you're never
You
good enough.
you're
You're
not
never gonna.
swimming anymore.
Yeah, you gotta
You
keep.
know, then you're not swimming anymore, then you just gonna sink. I don't want
Yeah,
to sink, and
you wanna progress and
I will
make
so
better things.
so many things to learn. And right now I'm learning how to play a lap steel guitar,
Oh,
and
really?
it's
Hmm.
totally a different ball game. It's totally
Mm,
different. Um, but yeah, I mean, in the time that I have, you know, like for instance, last week I have so many things that I planned to do. Then my son got sick for a whole week, and then everything
oh,
just I put everything aside. So that's how it is right now, and that's how it is with life right now. But you know, I take it as it comes, and I'm happy. Look, I mean, my music brought me here, sitting talking to you.
yeah, I know. What a
I'm
big
happy.
mistake talking to this guy. Let me tell you.
I hope not. Well, at least I having fun talking about the 70s band, the 60 band with you, you know, and
Yeah,
sure as
man.
hell, I'm going to put out that playlist tonight and listen to Rainbow and listen to
Oh man,
Uriah.
that Rainbow! I listened to that a
Yeah,
double record. I spent
yeah.
all my money buying that record just because I saw it on a little store and they had it on display. Like they really have anything, but they had that record. I don't know how to take it. I'm looking at it from the street. And I'm like, what is that? I
And
saw
I
the
got Deep
cover.
Purple. I got Deep Purple on vinyl. I found in the record store. I was so stoked. So yeah, I'm
So,
gonna put that on.
all my money went there. So I had to listen even if I didn't like it. But I did. So, Ronnie James Dio was singing on that album.
Okay.
And Patsy Powell was playing the drums. I was like, oh, these people, they're so good.
I
So,
know.
that's how it is. But, so, have you written any songs? Talk about songs. Have you written any new songs lately? Or you're like, right now, there's nothing that you are
No,
creating? Just,
I'm
hmm,
trying to write, yeah, new song. I have a couple concept, you
hmm,
know, that I want to say, and something that go along the line with Tiger Heart, that
hmm,
have like some Thai traditional sounds into it. But
hmm.
in the same time, I like a lot of kind of music,
Are you
like
up to checking what's popular? You don't do that, huh? Do you check it? Or
no, I
not
do
really.
not.
You
I do
don't.
not. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I probably be better if I do, but
No,
I
you don't want to do that.
do not.
Nah,
Yeah.
not really. I
I
already
actually,
sometimes go on Spotify and you listen to a record and then you get something else and you may stop or maybe you jump. But I'm not looking for it. I'm not looking for like what's the top 40. I don't,
yeah.
if it shows, I
Yeah,
listen
I
to it.
to get inspiration, I actually listen to older music.
Mm,
I go to, dig into like older records to
mm,
listen to.
mm.
Yeah.
So, like you said, you already know more or less in which direction you would like your music to continue, right?
Yeah, I would love to keep going. Right now I have to admit, it's really hard to
Mm.
promote, you know,
No, I
um,
know.
to promote music, trying to have people listen to what you got. you know um in the same time, why I need to think about new song, because you have to keep it
Yeah,
coming, right?
yeah.
But what I got right now, for song, how do I get to people ears?
Mm.
Because
It's hard because
it
I came across your music just by chance, like
I know,
everything else, you
I
know.
know. So
You
i
know.
do I do grow, but it's very, very slow,
Yeah,
very slow. So I this is another thing. In the same time, I have to learn how to marketing it, which I have
I
no
know.
idea, and I'm not good at it at all. To marketing it, and and also I think a lot of independent artists, a lot of songwriters feel the way I feel when you go into social media trying to promote your song, and then you
Mm.
will see the ads like stop putting stop put out your music into the empty void. Like it's like, "No, I don't want to, but how?
How do I do? Yeah, how
How
do
do I
I
even
just
write?
say hello? I'm here. Listen to me. It
No,
takes,
because the algorithm would not be on my
right,
side. The
right.
algorithm want me to pay,
Yeah,
to
of
pay,
course. Yeah,
to be up. And
yeah, yeah,
and we we broke. We put all the money on
yeah,
the music, music production, music video.
yeah.
But in the same time, I know this is how um
How
today
the music industry is moving right now.
today
Yeah,
our music industry is. I need to learn, but
yeah,
me and my artist friend talk about this all the time. We're just like, oh my God, it's so hard. It's so
yeah,
hard.
yeah,
How we gonna be able to let people hear our music? How do we even just making a scratch,
yeah. You gotta put
Especially,
money into it. You gotta put money. It helps,
yeah.
but
And then you
for me, it's
barely,
like I'm too lazy. It's like maybe you should change the thumbnail. change the thumbnail. Keep changing the thumbnail. Keep changing the title. I said, I don't have time for that. I don't.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah,
it's like
S-
I'm too lazy. I don't want to
yeah.
do it. I'm like,
So much
somebody
strategy,
watches it,
so
fine.
much
I don't want to
hacks.
go crazy either. You know,
Yeah,
I'm worrying a little bit, but not that much.
yeah.
You know.
So once in a while, I have to remind myself, like, okay, what do I do music for? For my own happiness, right? So I
Yeah.
mean, um, so when I feel defeat, when I feel like depressed about, oh man, like I
Yeah.
haven't have any stream this week. How do I push that, you know?
Right.
Or like haven't had a gig this week, you know? Or
Mm.
sometimes like right now, I'm not looking for a gig right now. I need to rest. Like I have so many
Yeah,
hats that
you
I'm
have to do other things also besides what you know.
yeah,
So
yeah.
no, you know how it is. It's life. Uh, Listen, please go to check her out. Sukunya, Sukunya music, Suki music, Sukunya music,
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
check Spotify. Check the documentary. Even if you don't like music, you don't have to like music to watch that documentary. You know,
Yeah, but
you
if
like
you
food. If you
yeah,
enjoy food and you enjoy the culture of Thailand, and it's
but
very
if you like
sentimental.
music, the documentary have good
It has
music.
good music, but if you like food also, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, go to YouTube and watch those covers that she has over there. You know, some Pink Floyd, I think, some Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne. It's a lot of
Yes.
stuff
Yes.
that she enjoys
Yeah.
doing. So you could do that. Apple Music, Amazon Music, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You know,
Thank you. I
it's
really
no
appreciate.
excuse. It's no excuse. You got to give everybody a chance if you have the time. If you don't have the time, you know, it's hard. But if you have the time, spend some time watching some video instead of some politics that will make you crazy. You know, enjoy music. That's the best thing. So go to Sukunya and follow her on Instagram. That's how I've been uh, seeing what she's publishing. You know, she's my friend now, my
Yes.
imaginary friend.
No, I'm
No,
real.
just kidding. You know, so it's a pleasure talking to you,
Thank
Seconia.
you.
There's so much stuff that we're gonna leave for next time.
Yes.
Maybe in the future we'll speak again.
Yes.
Uh, if you ever make it to Spain, let me know.
Okay.
I invite you to
And
my house, and I'm not gonna cook any of your beautiful cuisine from Thailand. I'll do some Spanish for her. You know,
okay, sounds good.
we do great seafood.
Same thing if
Hey,
you ever make it to Thailand.
yeah,
My family
or
still have home.
California, or even
Yes.
California.
Oh, California.
California. I'll knock on her door. She's like, "Who are you? Uh, who told you to come to my house?" Not just kidding. So,
I will take you to Thai town here.
yeah, on a motorcycle. Ah, so it's a pleasure talking to you, Sakani. I'm gonna keep listening to your music.
Thank you.
Whatever you publish, I'll because I really enjoyed the four songs that it's too short for me. I need more.
Okay.
I need
Okay.
more from you. I
Yes.
need more.
Thank you. And this what it keep me going, to get some feedback is
Hmm.
so important for artists like me and important for another artist that you interview them too. So yeah, thank you for what you're
And
doing.
I'm sorry for being such a bad interviewer. I apologize to my viewers.
Why you
I,
say
I
that?
cannot do any better. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to publish. You see, to polish my English. It's not gonna get any better
You're
than
fine.
this. It's
You're
not getting
fine.
better. I'm gonna get. It's impossible.
You're
Very soon I'm
fine.
gonna speak Galician. That's it. Only speaking Galician with my. If they don't understand, even better. Not
You know,
just
it'd be fun. You speak in Spanish and I reply back in Thai.
yeah, right.
That would be awesome interview.
Of
But
course.
hey, you say you're doing your best, which is that's the best. Same
You're
here.
doing your best,
I'm
and
just
I enjoy what you're doing. So
was so good to talk to you.
thanks to Sakurnia, and I always say the same thing. I cannot do any better than this. If you want to watch the next one, if not, this will be the best interview I ever done. And not thanks to me, thanks to her. See you guys next week. Thank you.
Bye.
They say that time can heal. They say that time can fly. Wound and scars appear as tears are slow to dry.